I'm muted. Yeah, the Windows update happened last night, and it changes my microphone when that happens. Theo, thank you for the lurk if you didn't hear. And I was saying I still can't believe it's only 4 days left. Fucking Microsoft. What I was saying was it shows how little I actually, like, kind of care about stuff. In a good way. Like, I love this game, but, like, I didn't even realize how far on the battle pass I was. Apparently I'm almost done. I just don't care about any of these cosmetics other than the TV head for Larry. Daga, I play when I stream. That's usually the only time I play Dead by Daylight. Already in the deep rift, fair enough. Whenever I play off stream, it's usually in customs to get footage for stuff. I do need to play the game more, but like I still have Splitgate. I still work on videos. I still load up Doom. I 100% Doom 2016 last night. I don't know, playing because I'm not the biggest fan of playing Survivor. It's not that I'm okay. It's partly because I'm bad at Survivor. Um, yeah, it's not that I don't like. I just don't enjoy playing Survivor, and when I'm off stream, I don't know. I just don't like playing Killer when I'm not streaming. I don't know why. It's just not as fun when there's like no one watching you. I don't know. It's weird. I know I'm weird. Yeah, I 100%ed Doom 2016 last night. Yeah, I think I finished 100%. It will stay there and rot. Oh, also, I downloaded the new Aurella Rose art. Let me see if we can find her. Oh, she's at the top, right? It looks good. I like it. I like that they put her in the actual, they gave her, is that a stethoscope or is that her necklace? I can't, no, that's a stethoscope. And then she's got the little light thing that EMTs have. It's great. Now, I wanted to try 2016 because, like, I've been enjoying Dark Ages, but, like, what I will agree on a lot of the critics for Doom the Dark Ages is it is not as replayable as the other two Dooms. That's what I will agree on people with. Even with the difficulty sliders, it's just not as replayable. Like, there's mechanics and, like, there's complexity to it, but because the weapon switching is the way it is, the game doesn't feel like you can get very creative a lot of the times in, like, intuitive ways, I want to say. Intuitive ways. So, like, I don't know, it gets very boring very fast. Hi, Miller. Also, like I mentioned a second ago, I guess I was muted. The new T-shirt is out, by the way, on the merch website. Miller here designed the latest shirt, which is for a thumbnail originally. Now it's a fucking shirt and a mug. It's a mug too. Yeah, Tucker. I for Dark Ages, I did the hurt me whatever the mode below Nightmare is. I always forget the name. I think it's Ultra Violence. I did that for my first playthrough. Then I did a Nightmare run where I 100%ed it pretty much. There's a couple things I missed, but for the most part, I 100%ed it. Made sure all my stuff is upgraded. Then I did the Parabellum mode. I beat that. It's the one where like you restart a level if you die. I haven't done Ultra Nightmare yet. I'll probably do that in a couple weeks. Or Pandemonium, not Parabellum. Um, and I still need to do my Ultra Nightmare run, but after that, I don't really have a reason to play Doom Eternal or Doom the Dark Ages. Parabellum was Rainbow Six Siege. Also, hi, hi, Sai. Yeah, the milestones they reset on chapter release, right? That's how it's gonna work now. Oh, Maestro and Alibi, my two favorite characters, or two of my favorite. I love Alibi so much. Alibi's the shit. She was never very good. I don't know if she's good now, but genetic gift of pain, fire up iron. I'm getting really lucky when I play fucking Xenomorph. I'm getting really lucky when I play Xeno. Holy crap. MX4 Storm. The MX4 Storm, back when I was a gun nut, was such a cool gun. So was the Bailiff. A shotgun hand cannon that is just such a cool design. Siri, where are you going? Siri. Ooh, nice. Holy crap, I just got two things. Okay, there we go. That took way longer than it needed to. The Chucky player cannot aim. No, I can't. I gotta play Doom on stream a few more times just to, like, show my aim. People are always like, oh, you play brain dead characters. Meanwhile, like... Oh! You're fucking dead. Okay. Okay, maybe I can't aim. Shut up, chat. Pretty sure they reset when the rift ends. When does the rift end? We got a little bit longer, don't we? Moon Knight player. I am a support player whenever I play Rivals. I play Rocket, Ultron, and when I'm not playing one of those two, I'm playing ain't no way he got me with that. I'm playing Magic or Scarlet Witch. Fuck. I can't beat the allegations. I can't beat the allegations. I just said I play Scarlet Witch. You can ask Yoshi. Hi, Yunjin. I think you're dead. If Xeno and Freddy won't, is it Alien versus Predator? Original joke. Original joke. I should have broken that. I don't care. Hi, Siri. Do you have lucky... Why did your scratch marks just randomly stop? Actually make a decent film. I don't know. They made a couple decent ones. Or do anything with their IPs. That I agree with. I mean, we are getting Alien Earth, and the new Predator thing is out, isn't it? It's like a anime thing, isn't it? I don't remember. I saw someone mention it on Twitter one day. Chat, I'm just bad. Why do I play the video game? Looking at you, Warner. I mean, Warner's busy making like Rick and Morty. All right, let him do their thing. Also, the disappointment on my face when I realized that HBO Max doesn't get Rick and Morty until like 3 months later, because apparently they have a deal with Hulu that I was not aware of. Let's just say I was not happy finding that little information out. Yeah, so apparently the reason for it is because, so Hulu ordered, like, because of the contract they have with Hulu, they get like 100 and something episodes first. So when they went back to HBO Max, I can hit through that. I can totally hit through that. She won't back into it. So when it went back to HBO Max, that contract was still a thing. So even though HBO owns the show, they can't put the show on the streaming service first because of the Hulu deal. Isn't talking about legal stuff just so much fun, everybody? I love it. I love it. Nice dodge, man. Hey, man, I don't need my tail to do anything. I'm almost halfway back up. This is why I like Ovomorph, by the way. He'd be down, just gotta fit into his availability. Like I said, it would have to fit my availability too. It'd have to be sometime probably next week once my newest video's done. Isn't Xenomorph a cool and fun killer? Yeah, I love Xenomorph. What was that? This gen? I think I got turned around. You're not dead either, which means I have time to find this dude. Could you imagine? I always come back, 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 back. I always back come. I fucking... I love the internet. It is a glorious place where people can share ideas. Come, I always back. I don't know if that one's better or worse. Worse? Okay, fair enough. Chat has spoken, it's worse. I thought I heard her. You know you die after this, though, right? I just ascended into madness. I love that video. Madness or brainwash? What's the difference? I did see the announcement for the new Silent Hill remake. I'm not a Silent Hill fan, but I'm happy for everybody else. I'm still waiting on a Splinter Cell remake that was promised to me 3 years ago. Who had the syringe? What the fuck? Ubisoft, like, I'm so mad that they showed an image of Sam Fisher, like, 4 days ago, before, or, like, a couple days before Summer's Game Fest, and then they didn't show anything for Splinter Cell. I was so pissed. Why would you do this? Minecraft remake will come out, but oh my god. The Minecraft remake. Also, there's one thing. There's not a milestone for... I thought there was a milestone for basic attacks. Am I wrong? Also, behavior, I'm still saying this, okay? I know the milestone system, like, it needs to be adjusted. Everyone's talked about this. I'm hoping it gets adjusted with the FNAF chapter for some of the amounts. Genuinely, I think these could go up to at least 10k a piece for the dailies. That way it's 30k for the whole thing. I think that would be fine. But my big thing with a lot of this is I still, like... Because if there was one good thing about the old daily system, it was that at least it slightly encouraged people to play other killers. Like, that's the thing, right? At least it slightly encouraged people to play other killers. But because that's kind of gone now from the dailies and the milestones, and even to be fair, the Rift Pass now, I haven't seen anything. Is there anything killer specific in these? Look up. Yeah, there's nothing killer specific anymore. So, like, I do think it's finally time to add, like, incentives to play other killers. I legitimately do. Like, rather than, like, rather than, like, hang on, if I go to, yeah, rather than, like, a 50% bonus for just playing killer, why not add that 50% bonus to, like, specific killers? No, I'm a boomer. I don't know how to set up 7-Up TV. One day. I'll add it to the list of things I need to fix. Seven Up TV. You know what I meant, damn it. How many of these do I... Oh, yeah, I've got plenty of these to spare. He's sad. I'm sorry. Do I have cakes on anybody else? Or is it just Xeno that's left? I think it's just Xeno left. It'd be cool if I could see my entire inventory, but no.
We must prepare a proper...
Oh, shut up, Dracula. No one cares. What is a man? I don't know.
You're unfit for any place but...
Yapper Drac is... Dracula is... He's a confident man, okay? Also, thank you for the hydrate over. I'm so sorry. Man, the new alert box is going to take... In fact, can I make it do sounds? Is that a thing I can do? What is this? I can turn it off. Oh, I can up the font size. More. Okay, there. The font size is bigger. I should actually see it when it moves now. What is a man? Just a pile of comeback. We have a place for him. I am terrified of this lobby. Tori, you came to the wrong neighborhood. Probably exists on Nightlight. There's not as much as you would think on Nightlight. I know Pally was working on a set for Nightlight with actual like renders from Blender, which is really cool. I used one of the ones he's using for Chucky in one of my thumbnails, actually. I think it's the one where he's pointing up. I could be wrong, but I believe that's what it was. Triple Dwight with med kits, by the way. I should add a sound alert to the hydrate. I think that's what I need to do. Have fun with the syringes. Hey, we don't know that yet. We don't know that. The humble plague. I was talking to Yoshi about that when we got off stream the other day. How I still think it's weird that Dead by Daylight is one of the few, I'm going to use this in heavy air quotes, competitive games where like killer pick rates don't adjust based on meta. It's so weird to me, like when we go, I got human greed, okay. When we go into like a healing meta or something and Plague's pick rate doesn't move. Any other game, any other video game, and her pick rate would have shot up. But not Dead by Daylight. Same with MFT. MFT becomes meta and none of the, like, clowns' pick rate doesn't go up? Why? It's so strange to me. Because Plague is play. Well, that's true, but like I said, if she counters a meta, why wouldn't people play her, you know? I'm not gonna tunnel. It's too early to do it anyways. Yeah, but even the top end players weren't doing it. That's my confusion with it. Even like people like I get it, like if you're like a killer like specialist, right? Like that makes sense. Obviously, but like if you're not a killer specialist, I don't see why you wouldn't start playing a character that counters the meta. And if you play her enough, then the meta shifts naturally, you know? Ooh, nice dodge, mate. I'll just use my free zoning. Y'all are right, Xenomorph is fun. Most people don't care, I guess. Again, it's just odd, because it's like, okay, well, this is meta. Like, again, I just feel like the meta would shift. I don't know. Maybe I'm overthinking it. Worst design killers in Dead by Daylight. I slightly agree, and I get where you're coming from with that. I do think anything that like takes away an entire like playstyle or portion of a game is not well designed. It's the reason why I didn't like Distortion. It's the reason I still don't like Lightborn. I was gonna say, did I hook you? I don't even remember. You're all Dwights. Chad, I'm actually getting some decent human greed value. I don't like Tori knows what planet she's on right now. Used to make it harder than blind. I kind of think it still should. I don't know. I just think the idea of something that like completely negates an entire game mechanic is just not good design, you know? Again, it's the same reason I didn't like distortion when it was meta. And me when air jabs. I mean, there was counter to air jabs. We here at Behavior decided to cancel the Five Nights chapter due to player disinterest to compensate with the... That would be the most FNAF trailer or FNAF chapter thing ever. Like, honestly, that would be like... Could you imagine if, like, 2 months ago, they were like, yeah, we canceled the FNAF chapter because of leaks. Remember, everybody, turrets don't do anything. Or so I'm told. Nice dodge. Nice. Oh, very good. Dwight knows what he's doing. This is the one that was dogging me at Shack. I'm just gonna leave him. Don't let your ego get the better of you, chat. They leak it themselves and they'd say it's canceled due to leaks. That would be the funniest thing. It's a gadget named the Air. Yeah, the air jab's from Rainbow Six Siege. It's Nomad. I used to main Nomad. Yeah, my mains were Nomad and Echo. Those are the two characters I probably played the most when I played Rainbow Six. Oh, I see. Okay, thank you. I appreciate that. As always, I apologize when I can't keep up with chat. Dead by Daylight's a game where you kind of have to pay a little bit of attention to. Although I feel like when I play a character like Xenomorph, I don't need to think as much. I don't know. I know some people say she's really hard. I just kind of autopilot with her and I do just fine. Human greed value, baby. Oh, could you fucking imagine? And that's a W. It's never been confirmed. The devs have just never denied it. that Jaeger has autism. At least to my understanding. It was never confirmed. Yeah, it's just heavily implied, and again, the devs have never denied it when people ask. Which is good. Personally, I think that's how like it should be done. Because I don't want that to be the only thing like Jaeger is, you know. It's the same thing with like I've talked about the representation of like Flores in that game. It's so good because it doesn't say it anywhere in the game, except for one line in his lore that says he has a husband. That's it. I just got to zone you there, Dwight. Well, they had to do something to Jaeger. He was in like 90% of matches. He was that required, you know? No. What? What did I say? What? What? They went further? Oh, they did go a little further? Well, I'm sure after that. I just meant an initial release. Whatever they do after that with the lore and stuff, I don't care. Do what you want. Oh, for nerfs. Oh. Well, I know they made him. Didn't they make him a 3-speed at one point? And then like they nerfed his gun damage and the max capacity of the mag. Then they made it so the ADS is only hit one thing instead of 3, but they recharge. They did a lot. Okay, alright. Chat, I have a question. I have a question. Okay. Alright, so... Since we're not really maining Chucky that much anymore, I'm still maining him, obviously, but do we keep the good guy thing, or do we switch it? Is it finally time? I've had this since it came out. Is it finally time? Switch it? I see one for switch. I might do a poll for this later. I'll keep the banner, and we'll keep this. Also, I never realized it says "if dangerous, why friend shaped." I'll keep the banner though. We have 4 more cobblers to use. Also, Kassir, I saw you in there. I responded to your message. I didn't say hi, but hi, Kassir. Also, good job on the tier list if you can hear me. And I'm very glad Yoshi was there to defend my boy Chucky. He's not top 10. He's not. This character is not top 10. He does not have the macro play to be top 10. Nerf the mag to 25. Then Jaeger was still dominating. UB only looking for stats and nothing else as to why. Actually nerfed the ADS. Then they nerfed it again for 30 second per refill. Yeah, and then people started tricking it, and then... I think what Ubisoft failed to realize was the reason Jaeger was being brought all the time. It wasn't even that he was good, it's that his gadget was so required because of all the projectiles that had been added to the game at that point. That was the why. That's why, like, you saw this a little later in the lifespan, and I'm assuming even more recently, where they've been kind of pulling away from, like, projectiles a little bit on, like, gadgets. Now he counters Capita. Of course he does. Because Capita needed someone to counter him. Running around, being mid to most people, even the pros. I think he's, like, top 15. Yeah, but that was cool. I liked it that Wamai countered some stuff that Jaeger didn't. That was cool. That's how it should have always been. But like they didn't want to. They didn't want to like commit to it. That was the thing. I feel like being 110 holds him back a bit. Being 110 holds him back a bit. The fact that his mobility relies on the map being in a specific way holds him back a bit. His lack of perk synergies holds him back a lot. And the fact that he doesn't have too many like maps where he excels at and a lot of maps he's very bad on, it holds him back a lot as well. He's not bad. I'm never going to claim Chucky's bad. In my tier list, I put him top of B, bottom of A. Also, Stiv Malavo, if you're here, thank you for subbing on the YouTube. It just depends on my day, you know, whether I put him top of B or bottom of A. I just can't, like, in good conscience, put him in top 10 because Dracula, Houndmaster, Blight Nurse, Spirit, all of them exist. And he's not nearly as good as they are. Now, will my placement change next patch when Phantom Fear comes out? We'll see. I haven't tested it against good or normal players yet, but we'll see. We're playing Springtrap most of the day on Tuesday, but I'm just saying, I'm testing Phantom Fear for a little bit. I'm so happy that Chucky finally got a perk after like 3 years that actually maybe it will be a perk like only he and like a couple other killers can like really use, but he can use it to its full advantage, I feel. I don't think I don't know. I still think just because Houndmaster has the tools. The problem is you also gotta look we got Haddonfield again. I guess this is recompense for getting RPD all night. Um I think Houndmaster again. It's hard to do. It's the same thing with like Huntress, right? It's because like, are we assuming the Huntress is running or is hitting most of her hatchets? You know, spies. Hi, Michaela. That wasn't very smart of you, was it? I don't think things are gonna be deja vu for you. Oh, we got Plaything. Oh. Oh, it's a Thalita. I didn't even fucking. That jump scared me. Is the window? I wish she did that earlier. That would have been kind of funny. It was so much more enjoyable back in my eyes. 7 people still play Sing. Even with how good Singularity is, not that many people play him. Which is odd, because, like, while I'm not the person who's like, oh, Singo's, like, brain dead easy now. The fact that, like, no one still plays him, even with how good he is just kind of insane. I was gonna say, I think you guys effed up. Did someone run over here for that save already? That's impressive if so. Oh no, I didn't know a slug could activate crows. I learned something today. Gonna have 1 slug in 2020. You're right, that's my bad. They're going for the save now. The smarter play would be to leave Michaela on the ground right there, but I don't really care because I have a feeling these guys are going to be sitting by the hook. Nope, they probably wrapped back around. Nice. And that is clearly throwing every day of the week, all the time, and still somehow I win. Man, turrets don't do shit, do they? Me would mimic you. Yeah, sorry, chat. This whole time I've actually been a Mimikyu, not a Banette. I apologize. Evil Pikachu. Mimikyu isn't evil. Mimikyu is just misunderstood. Mimikyu just wants what all of us want. Mimikyu just wants to be loved. Alita, if you're gonna do that crap where you just, like, run in random directions, I'm not gonna hit you with the tail. Or did I just mind game myself? I did. thought Mimikyu was a stuffed Pikachu corpse. So oh my god. Yeah, Pokemon gets a little metal sometimes, but I don't think they've ever gotten that metal. Oh wow, everyone's on Death Hub. Yeah, Mimikyu's a Alolan. It's from Sun and Moon. Don't you just love it, chat, how I think I saw one person using turrets, and that was like it. Also, these two still have their plaything up. It won't work twice. 2021? Wait, what? What are we talking about? 2021? Are we talking about Sun and Moon? Sun and Moon came out when I got out of the army, so that would have been, yeah, 2016. Thank you, Iron Maiden. Oh shit, chat resets tomorrow too. Oh, dude, I'm gonna have so many points for Springtrap. Holy crap. What's my survivor looking like? Ash. See, this is what happens when I take a week off. I end the reset at silver. I missed the Gen 3 anime. I never really watched the Gen 3. I stopped watching the anime after Gen 2. I was too old for it at that point. I was in heavy air quotes. Well, Gen 3 was about the time, because for a lot of people it was Generation 4. For me, Gen 3 was when I was too old, quote unquote, to play Pokemon, you know? Without being publicly shamed for it. And that was back when I was like at the age where I actually cared what people thought for some reason. Hey, let's see. Okay. I was like, let's see. Generation 3 came out when I was. When did Gen 3 come out? What year was Generation 3? Gen 3 was 2004, so I would have been. Yeah, I would have been in fourth grade. Yeah, I would have been in fourth grade going into fifth. That was about the time when I started caring. Because I was going into middle school. And then I didn't have a DS, so I couldn't play Gen 4 or 5. And then 5 came out, Black and White 2 came out when I was in the Army, I believe. Like right when I went to basic. And I remember I got my 3-day weekend and I bought a DS just so I could play it. Actually, no, that's a lie. That's a lie. Actually, no. My 3-day weekend, I bought a PlayStation Vita. That's what I bought because I'm an idiot. I bought a PlayStation Vita and I got Assassin's Creed Liberation. I remember because when you get back from your 3-day weekend, they check your bags and confiscate everything, and I smuggled my Vita back in. I remember this, and I used to go to the bathroom and play it at night sometimes. Well, no, I redeemed myself when X and Y was coming out. I bought Black and White 2 and played it because when X and Y came out, was coming out, I was like really big into the Pokemon stuff. And then we went to, I believe it was Virginia for training. We went to Virginia for training for like 2 months, and I brought my DS with me, and I played it on the bus ride because it was like a 20-hour bus ride. And then when X and Y came out, I remember I bought it and I played it on. We rode an Apache to New York. We rode an Apache to New York for training. I remember this. And on the ride there, I played it while I was in the Apache. It's just really funny to think about. uh, good times. When I went to training in New York, it was so fun. I did reverse rappelling in New York. I remember this because when we went to New York, our training there, we were playing uh Op Force or whatever it's called. We were playing Op Force, so we were the enemy. We were just being the enemy for everyone else training there. And I remember like what we had to do was just basically we would drive out and set up camp for a couple days and like ambush people. It was so fun. And I got a fake award for being the best at playing dead. Because I knew how to go limp. It was the best. Good times. Where is VRO from? What do you mean VRO? I don't understand what you mean by VRO. Bro? Oh. I don't fucking know. I don't keep up. Do I look like someone who spends all day on the internet and should know these things? Nah. Everything's brain rot. Um, where am I from? I was born in Roanoke, Virginia. That's where I was born. I won't say where I live now, but I was born in Roanoke, VA. That was the really interesting thing when we did when we did training in Virginia is we took we took the bus ride back, and I remember we had to stop at a gas station, and it was at a truck stop in Roanoke, so I was able to like see my grandma and stuff because they came in and we ate we had McDonald's. But I also learned one of my sergeants lived 3 doors down from me for like 5 years when I was a kid, which is really really funny. It's a small world, man. It's a really small world. Still blows my mind to this day. Good times. Rank resweat. Listen, at least the resets over the weekend. That's all I'm gonna say. I'll get some. I mean, pretty much. I'm at the cap. I don't like. I don't. I'm probably going to 100 Springtrap, but I'm in no rush to do it. Having 5 mil and some change is good enough for me. Scope, you might be Eerie 1 on both, but I finished leveling up Meridian in Splitgate. So who's the real winner? Vanessa. It must be you. It is me. It is me. Now I'm working on Sabak, which apparently the Splitgate community has named Brian for some reason, so... Oh, Vecnussy. I thought you meant Vanessa. I was like, I mean, I guess I thought you meant like the glitch trap skin, and I was like, okay, that makes sense. The thing with that too. The thing with that too is that everyone's like talking about how the Matthew Lillard skin is going to work as far as the jump scare goes. I'm curious how the glitch trap skin is going to work for this jump scare. Because the mouth's already open and there's no head. So like is it just going to like shake at you? I would certainly hope it's different animations. Also, I have coup de grace. And Gearhead. And Third Seal. And Huntress Lullaby. We don't talk about that one. Also, I'm glad people are enjoying the new player videos. It's been kind of nice. It's funny, when I stop putting out checking content, I get a lot less hate. It's funny how that works. And just make Lillard scream. I don't know. I'd kind of dig it if it was just Lillard screaming. If I'm 100 with you. Oh, you left Maine? Why would you leave Maine? Insane if he's screaming. I can't do a Matthew Lillard impression. I don't know what he would sound like. Hot damn, gens before friends, I guess. I love Xenomorph. Me when the friend is a Meg. I love Swamp. I love not being able to see scratch marks. What was the plan, Sable? Well, they're all healed up. Huntress Lullaby's doing its job. Oh. I got confused because Fong was there and then the scratch mark stopped. Okay. If they weren't paying attention, they don't know she's on hook right now. Nice. Carry this, you filthy casual. Shut up. Have yet to see a single turret, by the way. Well, there goes third seal. He just says zoinks. It just zoinks. I would fucking lose my mind. Nice try. I saw your flashlight earlier. Symmetry, Pong. Symmetry. Ooh, I thought she'd try to dodge it. Damn, I thought she'd try to dodge it again. What the fuck was the metal sound I heard there? Someone got tenacity. Also, I just realized the anti-synergy of Huntress Lullaby and Gearhead. Ugh. I'm tempted to use the. I'm tempted to get the Alucards. Get it. If you like it, get it. Let me rephrase that. If you like it and can't afford it, get it. You know. Treat yourself. I like your argument. Yeah, there you go. I don't know. It's something I struggle with a lot, where it's like, I don't know, I feel guilty when I buy things a lot of the time. And I feel like I should learn not to and kind of treat myself every now and again. I shouldn't be out here spending like $1,000 every week, but like, you know, I bought myself a phone stand a couple weeks ago. That was nice. It's been very useful. I'm proud of that purchase. Then Springtrap goes out in a few. I mean, if you can afford it, go for it. My wallet's fucking screaming. I already know it. Today, no. I am gonna enjoy that phone stand. It was $11 on an Amazon bundle. It's really nice, and it folds up, and you can fit it in your pocket. It's really great. Could you guys imagine if when Xenomorph broke a pallet, like, they just got taken out of runner mode, or crawler mode, or whatever it's called? Bye, Siri. This is a dumb question, chat. Am I actually good at Xenomorph and I just don't realize it? An error has occurred. Please restart your game. Shit, chat. I just got doxxed. Isn't that a normal Xenomorph game, though? Survivor's not using the turrets? Isn't that why the Xeno nerfs that were happening were gonna happen in the first place? Okay, behavior, let me get this straight. Let me get this fucking straight. So, the end of match results. So I didn't get the BP for that match. But I lost the add-ons and my cobbler and didn't get any BP from it. I kind of feel bad about that. Not just saying. Just saying, behavior. Just saying. Oh no, we've had a couple matches where they definitely were using turrets, just not really too many tonight. I still blame Xenomorph's low pick rate for why people... It's ironic, right? Because not that many people play Xenomorph, so the survivors don't use turrets against Xenomorph. But one of the common reasons people say they don't play Xenomorph is because Survivor uses turrets too much. Ironic. Also, as I say this, by the way, I guarantee you I'm going to get, like, the sweatiest squad this match. Just watch. I'm gonna lose so hard this match. 2 Oaks? Yep, I'm done. I'm done, chat. I'm done. Perfectly balanced as all things should be. I don't know. I've won like the past what 10 games. I think a loss is in order at some point. You know what would have been really cool? Haunted ground, no head fire. Okay, never mind. You know what would have been really cool for Xenomorph's like animation for like coming into the match? It would have been really sick if when Xenomorph entered the match there was like a dead body on the floor and it came out as a chest burster. Could you imagine? Also, I saw no toolboxes, so I don't think it's a Sabo squad. Yo, Trill, they get pounded? Probably. I'm only playing Chaos Shuffle because I don't have to think as much. I will 100% admit to that. Oh. Well, I wanted to go for them, but you ran right into me, Chris. I'm sorry. Up you go. Why didn't you just stand there and not run? What the fuck? Nice. I don't even know what I hit there, if I'm honest. See, these guys are using turrets. See? Popped him like a balloon, just like his name says. Growing throughout the match. That could be interesting. Like, growing throughout the match somehow. I do think they kind of did that a little bit with the whole, like, going into runner mode thing. It's similar to, like, how Nemesis, like, evolves throughout the match. Like, it's not one-to-one or anything, but I think they did what they could with it. It's also funny that sometimes I can figure out when I'm able to... like, zone them or not, like that. I can just kind of tell how the survivor's gonna play. Try to spin me. Try to spin me. Look at me not giving a crap. Jill, tell them where the totem is so they can do it already. Come on, Jill, tell them. They need to know. But at the end, you would go first person to a full grid. That would be really interesting. There was a turret on my right. I wanted to avoid that. I've been trying to improve on Survivor, but jeez, I suck. I'm right there with you. I am terrible at Survivor. And I'll fully admit it. Man, Jill, isn't Xenomorph so fun? I think our friends have 3-gened themselves a bit. It's what, 10 minutes before the abandon, right? Yeah, I would recommend though, dudes, if you can watch Mr. Taterhead, or Mish, very good Survivor content that will help you improve on them. That helps a lot too. Yeah, I don't think Mr. Taterhead's used perks since what, 2020, so 5 years. Yeah, put those training weights on. We'll just hang out in the tunnels, I guess. I do whip out Nada about 50% of the time. Yeah, it's a good way to learn. Again, it's training weights, right? If you run with 50 pounds on your back and then you take the 50 pounds off, you're going to be a fucking god. Hang on. I think I know where they are. Or at least the Sheva. Oh, those AFK crows? Hey, I tunneled him out. Watch the hatch spawn right here. Where's the personality? I don't know, I have it sometimes. I have my fun. If you didn't make me wait for however long that was, I probably would have done it. I need to start doing that again. I used to go to school with a backpack with all the books, which was unnecessary. Yeah, that's it. I mean, like again, when I was in the military, it's part of what ruck marching was for. It was to get you used to having a bunch of weight on your back. So when you didn't have it, you were faster and better. Just like running in body armor, like it was the whole point. It was supposed to weigh you down, so when you run without it, you're faster. But also, again, to get you used to running with it. Yeah, not using perks for a while, and then when you have the option. Also, Chad, is Secret of the Mimic out now? Is it a midnight release, or are they waiting? Does anyone know? I'm not playing it, I'm just genuinely curious. Releases later today now. I mean, if it's a midnight release, because it's on Steam, so it should be 3 a.m. EST. Or, I'm sorry, it'll either be 3 a.m. EST or 4 a.m. EST. That's usually how it works now. Some games have exceptions. I know some people did get it early, and I know people are very upset that they were releasing content on it early, but it's just the way of the world. Secret of the Mimic, the new Five Nights at Freddy's game. Five Night at Freddy. Sorry, there's no S on the nights. Matthew Cote told me himself. It's just one night when Matthew plays. Just one. The Last Melon. The Last Melon. Chad, I gotta get the Last Melon. It's a melon as the last one. That like increases its odds. Alright, it's a Killer Shack. I'll forget that in 4 minutes. Five Nights at Freddy chapter. I doubt it. I mean, like, it's a similar situation to like Silent Hill, right? I feel like they're putting enough into this chapter where I don't know what else they could add. They could maybe do the Mimic or Baby, because I did see a very distinct lack of like sister location stuff. Because there's references to FNAF World, FNAF 1, 2, and 3. FNAF 4 has a couple references. Even Security Breach got a reference. So it's kind of odd. Why are there no tunnels near me? What the fuck? Jagged Game of Foot Gearhead Monitor. The Last Melon is screaming, chat. Alan, you better take yourself away. Oh my god. You're lucky I wasn't M1ing. I would have totally got her there. I'm keeping that pallet up now. Nice. Well, they said why there's no survivor. I didn't. I'd assume it's because Scott didn't, or they wanted to focus on the map and the killer, right? That's the reason I heard, at least. Damn, chat, we're already down 2 gens. Oh, she went straight? I thought she went left. I love Nostromo. Oh, she played that really well. Two gens. They did that one over there. Any more getting done? That one over there. Okay. I think we're about to be down to 1. These chases are taking way too long. Gotta chase the Lara because she has a med kit. You go. There's no official design for the main character. I mean, that's yeah. It would be some bull crap if the way we find out what Michael looks like is Dead by Daylight. I would be kind of mad. In all honesty. I know your games, Arena. What? Oh. Nice. Nice. We got 2 gens going. What I can do is put her on this hook. Kick this. Kick this one. I don't think Alan's been hooked yet. Oh, he's just leaving. That's fine. Kick this back. Alan was coming back. I don't think they're going to try to go for a heal right now. Look at me giving 2 fucks. Okay, they're all injured. They probably hot back on that gen. They didn't. Where'd they go? Laura healed. They're over here. I need Laura dead. Zarina healed too. I guess it's my best bet, getting Laura out of the match, unless they finish the gen right now. Kate's dead too. I think everyone but Alan, right? I legit thought she went behind me. Up you go. No, I think the Kate's still alive too. I think she's on second. Zarina's the only other one on Death Hook. No, I was wrong. Never mind. I can't do math. Kick that. We go back up. Sorry, chat. I like zoned in for this match. That one's not being done. That one's not being... It's just this one. Oh, no. That one was being done. I just didn't hear it. Oh, if you didn't go to this door, that was a very good play. Stretch the timing. Is Alan at the other door, though? That's the question. If he is, I think she gets out. GG's. Whew. Oh no, he was at that door. Never mind. Yeah, they were out. Darth Vader being in DVD, I think if they can make it work. I have faith that behavior could make it work. Shoulder the bird. Oh, they had shoulder the bird on Zarina. Ooh, that's unfortunate. Zarina had sprint burst. That explains a lot. Alan had life. Do no harm. Babysitter on Laura. Hyper focus on the Kate. Hmm. What was the boon? Oh, Dark Theory. Oh. Oof. Do I think he should be in or not? I don't think he shouldn't. Like if they added him tomorrow, I wouldn't complain about it. That's my opinion on it, right? Like I don't think he like 100% fits, but like considering where we are now in this game, I think he fits in just fine now. We have Kinkaneki and Springtrap right beside each other on the board now. I think Darth Vader works just fine. Man is literally like fear incarnate. I don't even think D&D is that far out. It's stretching it a bit. Even like Knight. Knight isn't really traditional horror. And he's an OG. Same with Skull Merchant. This more plays into like a specific type of horror. And Darth Vader also fits that specific type of horror. We don't really have yeah, the more I think about it, like none of the killers on the roster have like fit that like how do I want to word this so I don't get TOS'd? They don't really fit that like I control a nation kind of horror, you know? Like the dictator type of horror. Darth Vader fits right into that, you know? Also, again, that scene in Rogue One, it's like a scene from a Michael Myers movie. It's just again I think same with Ken, right? I'm not gonna be the person who's like, oh, Ken doesn't belong in the game because anime, but there was a lot of people. Okay, let me change the skin back to Ken. There was a lot of people who got mad that he was the killer because like he's not evil in the show. He's a good guy, or relatively good guy. So it's funny to me that like they made it work, and I feel like they could do that with like Darth Vader, and they don't even have to change how Darth Vader's lore works really. Just pull him before he redeems himself, and then boom. And not insta-killing them? Okay. Counter argument said the whole lightsaber would insta-kill survivors thing would be hillbilly. It's a chainsaw. I repeat, that's a chainsaw. Deathslinger shoots a spear through you. But it's a rusty that would make it worse. It would get infected. It should cause broken when it hits you. I think it's an add-on, actually. Begrims. There should be one called Rusty Chains that applies broken. That would actually be kind of thematically fitting. Exactly. Yeah, I think Kaneki shows that like they can pull anyone they really want to, as long as there's a point in their lore where they could be considered evil. Deathslinger's gun doesn't shoot bullets, therefore not deadly. That's how ballistics work, Chad. That's 100% how ballistics work. Yeah, the ballistic missile shot from space. It's not a bullet. It's not a bomb. And what's that gonna do? What's it gonna do? What is it? What is it gonna really do? What's it gonna do? Huh? I don't know. It's definitely an argument, you know, but I think they can make it work. I can suspend my disbelief enough for it, you know. I play Destiny, where you take down like eldritch gods with guns, so like I can believe it. It's fine. I am the witness, the god of everything. I am an entire society as a human being with immense, immeasurable power. I got killed by shotgun. High level shotgun. Oh, fair enough, fair enough. It's a high level shotgun. I'm sorry. I didn't consider that fact. It's just. I don't know. It's one of those things where I'm just like. I think he fits just enough as everybody else. Like, if he was on the roster, I wouldn't bat an eye, you know? Holy crap, there's 100 levels now? I forgot about that. How long do I have? Oh, I have a month. Or over a month. Okay, I'm good. Plus, it gets easier as time goes on because you get more challenges to do. We're only on week 4. It's only been a month? Really? No, no, we're not. Hang on. Week 6. We're on week 6. Okay, never mind. I have to break 40 more gens and kill like 25 more survivors, and I'm done with all my killer ones. And 81 more trials. It was a void shotgun, chat, with propulsor brace and destabilizing rounds. It's OP. It's my favorite thing about Destiny is if there's any void weapon that comes out, that's the first thing everyone asks. Does it have destabilizing repulsor brace? Hey, Lobster. I don't know how to feel about the Sable drop in Rose's lore. I do appreciate that they're making the survivors like more interconnected, but it does kind of suck that it seems like Michaela and Sable were the interconnection, you know? It feels like Hattie would and this isn't me trying to like simp for Hattie or anything, but it's like I feel like Hattie would have been is the perfect survivor to do that stuff for, you know? Well, my tinnitus is acting up, chat. We got one more cake, one more match of Xenomorph, and I don't know what we're gonna do for the rest of the night. I'm still waiting on something to happen before I end stream, but we'll see. Also, there will be an announcement, probably not a video or anything, but there will be an announcement for how streams are gonna go moving forward. That will change, like I said, on Tuesday. Like how Destiny ends. Destiny didn't end; it just got an ending to that first part of the story. The multiplayer game. I mean, the ending to Dead by Daylight would just be the entity dying, I guess. As a Chucky man, what do you need my opinion on there, Lobster? Would he be busted? I don't think he would be busted, but he would be really frustrating to play. He would be more frustrating to play against than he is now. I do not think 180s should come back at all, even after a scamper. I would love it as an add-on, but I think base kit would be too much. Does that make sense? I know that like seemed a little contradictory, but what? What? Also, I got corrupt intervention. Let's fucking go. Was that above me? It must have been above me. Oh shit, Chad! I got Dragon's Grip. But would they be bigger? Would they do? Wait. Okay, let me put her on hook and let me read that. But would they do? Oh my god, I can't read, chat. But would they do? There's a bigger threat than the entity. I'm confused at what you're asking. Okay, I wasn't unable to read. That was just typed a little poorly. What would? Is that what you meant? Is what would they do? Oh, she's gone. Wasn't born yesterday, Cheryl. I love this killer. Did he not? Okay, I thought he didn't get her off hook for a second. Yeah, if you're just gonna do that in my face there, Dwight, just gonna down her. Cheryl. No Cheryl with a flashlight? No! Why does Oni get both map ability and instant down with the ability to 1-8? Because Oni has to earn it. Chucky's just on a cooldown. That's the difference. How do you want to be tunneled? You can make the argument that Oni is also technically only on a cooldown, but it doesn't work because Oni's cooldown is like 5 minutes naturally. Dodge. Works for me. Works for me. The Nancy locked in. Yes, she did. Oh, now you're all injured. Works for me. Hello, turret I never destroyed earlier. Oop. You think they touch it? Come on, guys. Do it. Digit. Touch the gen. Touch the gen, chat. Just, I'm not saying it's not a good thought. I'm just saying, I'm just saying, like, that's the reason why. Damn, that Cheryl healed quick. I saw the flashbang once, Cheryl. That's all I had to do. Nice. Hello. The thing with the 180s, like, the problem they had, even if it required a scamper... Oh, shit. Even if it required a scamper, the problem they have is just that, is that it gets rid of a lot of Chucky's counterplay. Because he can just go through a door and no one cares. He can just 180 through it. I get people want a killer to feel good, but, like, if there is no situation where he's a bad pick, it's just... Or, like, if there's no situations where he doesn't struggle, it just... It's not good design, right? Every killer should have situations where they struggle. For Oni, it's before he gets that first hit. For Chucky, it's, you know, the small trash loops and things like that. Oh, I did have a Siptic. Looks at release school. Yeah, that's the thing. The difference with the release school is he did have a struggle. It was normal looping. That was his struggle. The problems he had was he countered a very popular playstyle, in my opinion. He still does, to be fair, just not as well as he did. Playing injured and mindlessly. Yeah, pretty much. Again, like the times, because whenever I would play against Ghoul, even as much as I suck at Survivor, what I would do is pre-drop the pallet and just play the loop. Even if I was injured, I wouldn't run away from the loop. Even after I got injured, I would stay at the loop. That is your best play against a Ghoul. Is to just stay at the loop until they break the pallets, then run away. Yeah, I think up to the changes they did, the max range would be fine. Or at least buff Handkerchief back up, you know? I think if they did either of those, it would be okay. Alright, chat. We gotta get 200k, and we gotta get it fast. So we're playing Legion. But no, like I don't fully agree with all the nerfs they did. I think again they just had to lower the multiplier on the vault, and I think he would have been fine. I get making him worse. I like the idea because he's similar to Clown, where Clown kind of struggles in loops depending on the loop before someone says it. But in between loops is where Clown really shines, and I felt like Kaneki was the same way, but as a dash killer. Yeah, never drop pallets unless you're injured. Again, it's similar to like when Chucky had Scamper. I'm not advocating for old Scamper, but when Chucky had, you know, manual Scamper, the advice I would give everybody is just don't drop pallets. He can't scamper the pallet if there's no pallet there. And so many people were scamper brained, they would wait for the pallet drop, and then you're just looping a 110 killer. He's gonna hit you eventually, but like, so is every killer. That's how the game functions, you know? Chat, I'm looking at my board of video ideas because I have a whiteboard where I write them down. The one I have written on there is called Wojit first. Oh, it's who to get first. Okay, that's what. What the fuck is that? Just like I spaced the letters so close I couldn't read it. Yeah, I think Blight could definitely use the palette break, the palette losing thing. Or the token losing thing. I hope they do implement it for Blight. I'm having a brain aneurysm every day of my life. One of them has no mither. This is bullshit. Oh, Unbound on Legion. Actually, that's not bad. I'll take it. Works for me. Don't even think, just do. Oh, we got Thanata on Legion too? What the fuck? Eruption. Oh, here's my known mither person. Nice. I didn't realize they were that close. They have like nothing on this side of the map now, by the way. Did he go back to it? He probably did. I'm gonna let them do that. I know reassurance is still going off. I don't mind. I was waiting for it. I'll take it. Oh, that doesn't count as a health state, huh? Unbound value. It's a good build for Legion. It'd be great if Legion was good. Were you a fan of Chucky before maining him? Yeah. Chucky's a very important character in my life. Why didn't I get unbound from that? Was it on cooldown? I didn't notice. Because it's injures? Oh, it's not downs. I thought it was health states. Oh, I don't make that. Thank you, Eruption. Its behavior's weird coding. You mean how sometimes Deep Wound counts as a health state and sometimes it doesn't? That weird coding? Thank you, Unbounds. You're the best. Get back over here, kick this one, put Eruption on it. Friday the 13th, so... Oh, it is Friday the 13th. Holy crap. Is Behavior doing anything for Friday the 13th? Kind of curious now. What are the chances we get fucking FNAF? I should have ended that way earlier. What are the chances we get FNAF the same week as Friday the 13th? I'm gonna stop chasing her. Put her mend. Kick this. Get Eruption on it. Kick this one too and get Eruption on it. They're gonna start going to Shack now. And should hit those. Pick you up, put you up here. I love Legion. I'm here off of 3 different painkillers. How's it going, PG? It's going good. Why are you on 3 different painkillers? I have questions. Cardinal, thank you for the raid. You scared the shit out of me, by the way. Bird raid, bird raid. Welcome in, Cardinal. How you doing? What are we up to? Dead by Daylight? That's what I've been doing. Should have brought BFFs. That's what I should have brought. Thank you, Unbounds. Oof. It's a damn shame that even with one of them having no mither and how the map works, Legion is still just that bad. Like, I know I'm not the greatest Legion player, but fuck, man. Where did Carlos go? Tarkov today? You were playing Tarkov? I didn't even know you played Tarkov, but good. How'd you do? What'd you get out with? Yeah, it's just a shame that even with a good build like Legion, like especially on Azeroth, Legion, I feel like I can't do much on Legion. GG's. Septic. Yeah, fuck no, I wasn't doing anything against that. I didn't even realize they brought the Azerov's key. I haven't been getting these lobbies at all. Oh shit, chat, we hit the max. Well, we're officially at the cap, chat. What do we hit on our thing? We're at gold too, so we'll get some more blood points for that. Cardinal, let me give you a shout out. Because of how multi-stream works, I have to do this in a weird fucking way. What do you mean there's no cap? Yeah, I capped at 5 mil. I just did beat it because of the milestone thing. You guys should check out Cardinal. Very good nurse player. I had them on the podcast. Well, now what? Got 30 minutes to kill, chat. I heard Nurse is a cool killer. You should play her. Fine. I can play at one Nurse match. I don't really care about my VP, so... We're at the cap, so I don't care what happens. Big booty Brazilian weeb. Why are we talking about Skull Merchant? That wasn't very nice, chat. Are you... Skull Merchant feels very, very... Oh, that skin is cool. Oh, I love that. The wicker basket for the hood. Oh, that's so good. I love this. I like this more than the Reaper one. I'm not gonna lie. All right, chat. You're about to see some of the worst Nurse gameplay you've ever seen in your life. To everyone who says Nurse is easy, I am the example as to why she's not. If we can get a fourth survivor. Can we get a fourth survivor? If anyone wants to stream snipe me, now's the time. There we go. We're gonna ace tree. All right, that works. After today, that's pretty much it for me for DBD till Tuesday. I mean, I got videos to work on, obviously, but like that's mostly it, chat. I don't know what to do with myself until Tuesday. I'm so fucking. Bad nurse time. Nurse all week. P100. No. Well, actually, Cardinal. So my new YouTube series that's coming out is going to be I played X Killer for 100 hours. Here's what I learned. I don't know how I'm gonna order it because Springtrap's gonna be the first one, but Nurse will come up eventually for that. I will have to play 100 hours of Nurse. Everything's so boring. I wouldn't say. Well, for me, it's just like I don't have anything to go for now that I'm at the cap for the blood points. So it's like I don't want to touch the game because I don't have an external goal anymore. It's an interview chat. I just do a Gideon's. This is gonna be a bad match. Barbecue deadlock machine learning on Nurse. Let's go. Game of foot. You can already see my Nurse mastery. Worst case scenario, I'd ask an idiot on his thoughts on DBD. Hey, don't sell yourself short. No! I'm so bad. Chat, why am I so bad at Nurse? See, any other nurse would have gotten a hit there, unless they're me. Did he go? Oh, he went to the God pallet room. Hang on. Hang on. No insta DC on Nurse? Yeah, Nurse is actually really bad, Jet. Well, no, it's the Trapper effect, right? Are you fucking shitting me? Oh my god! How do people play this killer? Did you? Oh. I got it down, chat. Let's go. Have I been on Rivals much? Not really. I play Rivals sometimes, when a couple of friends want to play, but I don't play it nearly as much as I was. How unfortunate for you. Well, in Deep Wound. Yeah, unfortunately the Fawn came in and stopped it, so it didn't really matter. Ugh, I cannot play this killer to save my life. Why does... I hate this game. Interesting strat. Yeah. If I just keep going down the hole and going back up, she'll never know where I am. It's fucking brilliant. Genuinely, this is why when people tell me Nurse isn't hard, I kind of get where they're coming from, but at the same time, I don't. It's like that shit. Oh. By the way, this is why I don't play Nurse. They're both nearby. All right. I can't make it go farther by just going down. Ugh. It's funny too, because like I feel like Nurse is like Hag a little bit, where the way to get good with her is you have to like just play Nurse. Play no one else but Nurse, and then you'll be like a god at her. I thought she would try to dodge it. A funny dream he had? Sure. What do you got for me? Was that Ace Tree? God damn it, I suck at this character. I feel like the blink should just go the distance and the direction I want it to without me having to charge it. I feel like that's my biggest issue with Nurse. In 2022, I literally didn't touch until like P100. And that's the thing, like I said with Nurse, it's just like she's a killer. Like, I get what people mean when they say, oh, she's easy. All you have to do is this, this, and that. And it's like, yeah, if you invest the time into her. But, like, if you don't, I don't think she's easy at all. It also doesn't help that I got Gideons. Oh, I got a kill. That's something. Just leave. You had the chance. Just leave. But her skill ceiling is crazy. Well, I would say her skill floor is actually decently high, too. Motherfuckers, are we about to lose this? I still got a 3K. I... How? How did they mess that up? Also, Lobster, I will read that, by the way. Hang on. Two Septics, I got 2 Dead Hards. Holy crap. He had Dead Hard! Why didn't he use it? Oh, no, he couldn't. I didn't hook him. Oh, I was actually next level thinking. I was thinking about that. I was like, you know, if I don't hook him, he'll never get to use his Dead Hard that I totally knew he had. Good on me. Wait, why am I still getting BP? Is there legit no cap right now? The real cap is 5.5. I'm not going to tempt fate. I think we're good where we are. I think 5 million is more than enough for a new character. Okay, all right. Let me read this dream from Lobster, and then we'll read out. Let's see. A nun doused me in gasoline and lit me on fire. That is a good way to start a dream. When I woke up, I was burnt. I was in a burned church with flames raging behind the windows. The place was full of everyone I ever met, all wearing nun robes and staring at me. In the center of the room was an elevator. I got inside the elevator, and somehow everyone fit. I tried talking to someone, but they stared at me, and I got to a different floor. And on the floor was just another lever with a symbol of a man burning next to it. Um, I'm no psychologist, but that doesn't sound. Yeah, pick the raid ones real within reason, but yeah, there are some people I can't raid or are not allowed to raid, so they're off the table. But in general, but for now we're gonna raid Meiji. Uh, Mickey the Potato. Sure, sure, we'll raid Mickey the Potato. For those on the YouTube side of things, can't join the raid. However, for everybody else, fake raid is our message always. Just fake raid. If you don't have any emotes, don't worry about it. But I'll see you guys on Tuesday. Expect a video out probably Monday. But yeah, I love y'all. Have a good one. And yeah, bye.
Are you gonna leave me? Well, hello there. Hello, hello. Thank you so much for the raid.